Yep, YouTube went up a second faster. It's always a second faster. Hey, everybody. I'm Lewis Porter Jr. Let's see if I got going on. And you're watching the Thursday edition of Transparency Agenda. So, we know what we're going to do first, okay? We're doing our Kickstarters, of course. Giving them a little promotion. Getting people excited, seeing what's going on, seeing if some stuff's been moved, seeing if some stuff's going on. So let's see what's going on here. Right up. We got Lord, and then we got Dark Naga, got Eclipse. Okay, oh, and I included my own thing. That was by accident. All right, so let's see what's up. Lord of the Gods, 4,700, low over 4,700, 6 days left. Still no advertising. Oh, okay. I'm just going to keep saying that every time. Maybe someone will notice and say that I keep talking about their advertising, and maybe they'll do something. Dark Naga, 4,100, 41 to be exact. Kind of weird. 69 hours ago. I already told you how I felt about this. I still think they should cancel it and try to do it again with less money and less stuff. I think it'd be better from the long run. I think this is going to wind up causing some havoc. Just a personal choice. I'm just saying. I'm not saying you shouldn't support them. I'm just saying I think there's going to be some issues. Eclipse Phase. Yeah, I think they got issues. The issues is they got too much money. They just hit 31,000, 131,000 to be exact. The next, they're doing an album. We said at 145 and at 160, Gate Crashing Adventure to be released for both the Eclipse Phase Second Edition and Transhumanity Fate. Okay, it's kind of nice. I am assuming this will be awesome because they only do awesome stuff. Because God knows, Eclipse Phase doesn't seem to understand like what mild means. So more cool stuff. How much time is left for them? 6 days left, so we know they're going to do so pretty well. My buddies over at Adventure Kit, 14,269. They got 20 days left, so they got a lot of time to do some crazy stuff. So I'm assuming they're gonna have some good stuff at the end for everybody, and we're all gonna get excited, and we're all gonna have cake. Well, maybe not cake, but we're gonna have something. I'm gonna say that. All right, boom. All right, and let me move on to our self promo stuff. Of course, talking about my own personal stuff because God knows you got to help with your own stuff in this. This is why it's important. Boom. And let's see. Oh, that's right. Just to get you all know that we're going to have Thurston Hillman on June 2nd for a Friday Transparency Agenda special event. If you don't know who he is, you should check it out. If you're a fan of Starfinder, you should definitely know who he is since he's going to be running the Starfinder Society. So for people who are interested in that, including myself, because I'm interested, I think it'd be kind of interesting. I think you should spend some time and watch it. It'll be awesome. We're going to talk about crazy stuff, and it'll be lots of fun. And to jump to another cool thing, Stonemeyer Game has a new blog out. Now, this is something important for you people running businesses. You might want to read this one because with a title like "My Big Tax Mistake of 2016." You can only guess it's not going to turn out well, and it never ever does. So, boom. Let's find out what that's about on your own time. I got something I got to talk about here. But like I said, I only give you the good stuff here. It's all enjoyable. All right. So, title looks like someone took my advice. All right. What's that about? All right. So, I'm looking through the lovely products that are coming out from RPG Now, and I come across something done by somebody I know. Actually, let me get this whole thing up so I can give you the whole nuance of it all, and then I'll do my big reveal. So I'm at RPG Now, of course. And I'm just looking like, oh, what new things come out? Let's see. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Oh, there it is. It's the number 10 best-selling item. And I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. But I'm like, oh, great. Skeleton Key Games. Now, many of you are going, who's Skeleton Key Games? You haven't been doing this long enough. See, Skeleton Key Games was one of the first that I can think of guys who are doing PDF terrain. And they did like two-dimensional maps that you could put stuff on. And the stuff was beautiful. The person who was doing the work was Edward Burrell, who now currently I think still is at Privateer Press doing a lot of their art design development. Great graphic designer, good stuff. His 2D maps are amazing. I mean, that's just point blank. I always said that was the one thing that always upset me that I wanted to do what he did. I thought it was just beautiful work he did, just amazing. So, I mean, he'd done it for years. I mean, how many products does the Stone Key have? I'm guessing a ton of products, but they've been doing it since what, like 2004, maybe? So, yeah, he's got. Let's see. If you've ever seen some of his products, you should check them out if you want to do like two-dimensional He's got 178 products, and they're all, well, not all, but the majority of them are two-dimensional terrain. So it's, if you need to build something very, very cool, and I always thought that he was ahead of the curve on this. He really understood it better than most people. He knew what he was doing right. He had everything right. It wasn't even going to be a surprise. And I always kept saying to myself in my head, I feel like I say this right. There was a company who was doing a game, Zombie. I think it's called Zombies. I can't remember. I can see the cover, but I can't remember the name. And I think it was Twilight Creations who was doing it. They had these 6x6 tiles they were doing, and just street tiles for the zombies to play on. Back in 2004, 5, 6, whatever. I kept looking at those tiles, going, boy, I wish someone would make some of those tiles to do something like that. Jump ahead a little bit. Wizards of the Coast attempted doing these very large, like 8.5 by 11 tiles. They're just big size tiles and like that. And I always wish that someone would do a print-on-demand version of that. And that was, 10 years ago. Flash forward to now. So I'm on the site tonight. I'm looking. I'm like, boo, 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 boo. I'm like, hey, what's this? Oh, snap. This is kind of cool. So Skeleton Key Games has done what I suggested. They made their e-tiles, which are always well done, and they made them into printable, print-on-demand. It looks like it's about 6x6 inch tiles. All right, so the really cool thing about this is, and this is one of those moments of, well, that was smart. It's so smart. It's so simple. It's smart. He put a video on YouTube so you can see what it looks like. Now, it sounds kind of silly when I say that because, I do videos all the time. But it's one of those, it's like, oh, that's a great idea. I wouldn't have thought of that. And I kind of wouldn't have. But it's like, yeah, because once I make something, I wasn't thinking like, tactile and people would see. But it's a great idea. And I thought, brilliant idea. So if you wanted to pick it up, you can pick it up now. It's on sale right now, $14.50. You get 26 tiles. They're front and back. So, and the front might have one thing, might be plain. The back is something more detailed. So you kind of like double up your size right there. It's a kind of a cool deal. And I got to admit, for $14, it's not a bad idea. And his look very nice. You can check the video out to see exactly, how they fit perfectly, how they should work. Oh, I should change this a little bit. I should really edit this a little bit. Because I am talking about him. I should put his name in his company, so at least you'll know and be like, who's this and what's this from? And boom. I always want you to know what you're getting this stuff from, because there's some awesome stuff we're doing. Why is my computer not doing what I'm telling it to do? Because I don't know how to do certain things sometimes. This happens, kids, when you get old and crazy, like me. Edit. So yes, boom. Yeah, so there's everything there. You can see it. The link will pop up again. I'll put it over here just again so you have it. So yeah, it's a really, really cool idea. I think it was amazing, amazing, amazing setup. Boom. You can see it there. You can watch it at your leisure. I think it's amazing. I think it's smart business. I think that it's a great way to do tiles. And I'm surprised more people haven't done that. This is something I regretted that I never really got into. Probably like I couldn't find an artist that I liked as much as Ed. Ed Burrell really did some really amazing stuff. He even did a line of superhero stuff. And one of the ones he did, which I always thought was funny, let me see if I can find it. I don't want to spoil it. It's a superhero related one. It is a well-known, very well-known superhero group. Let me see if I can find it. I mean, it might be kind of old. A lot of these are some of his old ones he's selling. All right, I can't find it off the top of my head real quick. All right, so the one he did was, oh snap, was that it? Yep, that might be it. Hold on, no, almost gave it away. Oh, he only did one of those, and what he did, which I thought was kind of cool, he did Super Tiles Cerebral Computer. It's basically Cerebro from the X-Men, and he built the actual interior that you see from the movie, like the big room with the curved walls, and he did this entire piece for that. Now, I always thought it was like one of the coolest ones he did, and I think it was popular, but it wasn't like super popular. But it's one of those things. It's like that's a cool piece of of Marvel done in tiles, and people who play superhero stuff could easily do something like that. But I don't think there's enough people doing stuff like that, and I don't think he had enough tiles to do that. And it just never went from there. He also did a line for spaceships ones that I did when D20 Modern was out and D20 Future. And he and Phil Reed teamed up to do a lot of projects together. And, Phil and I never got along. I was always upset about that. That was one that upset me because I always wanted to work with him on projects. It just, just didn't work out that way. And I thought his ideas were brilliant. I thought his tiles were brilliant. The closest thing that he had, I always did the competition with the guys who did Future Armada, Kyron Black Worm, is it now? Come on. It's Ryan Wolf, and it's 0 Hour. He changed his name several times to his company, but now it's 0 Hour. They do very, very high-end maps that are awesome. If you've never taken a chance, look up. I'll send you a link for his stuff because now he's changed his name so many times. It's really weird because I mean he's had like 3 or 4 different names for his company. I don't know why he's had so many different names for his company. He just has. I don't understand that. Let me see this real quick. 0 HR, so you guys can see all the links are in there. Copy. Boom. But yeah, he does a lot of spaceships, a lot of them, and a lot of them that you know. For example, let's run down his. Let me see the quick list I can do for his stuff. His Future Armada. Boom. I guess that's it. Okay. He's done a Firefly. He's done kind of like the Defiant, definitely Firefly, the Jupiter 3 from the new Lost in Space movie, some Klingon Birds of Prey, some modified Millennium Falcon, the ship from Babylon 5 sequel, Crusade. Can't think of the name of it. Kind of a variation of that. He's done a lot of spaceships and some space stations too. And he does really, really beautiful maps that go with them. I mean, they are stunning. You just check them out and look at the quality and stuff. It's really like top notch. I always thought he'd be doing more stuff. See, here's another one I thought would be doing tiles. So I thought this guy, the White Star. Thank you, Scott. Him doing tiles. No, Scott. That's actually not the White Star. It's the big one from Crusade with a silly gun that fires. That's basically a copy of the Starjammers. I can't remember the name of it called. I think Crusade is the name of it. I can't remember anymore. I didn't like that series, but I digress. I always thought that he would do tiles. So now seeing that Ed Burrell's doing tiles, I'm hoping that he'll do tiles because I think that tiles are a great idea. I think it's a brilliant idea. I think it's really exciting. I think that it's a moneymaker. It's a guaranteed moneymaker. Let's not kid anybody. It's relatively inexpensive. You get some good tiles and you can put them down and use them again. I wish Ed also would develop tiles, and this is something I've talked about for years, and I don't think anyone's going to do it. I attempted it, and I still am not 100% happy with it. Find a way to do like dungeons and stuff like that as stock art for publishers. I think that is a moneymaker. Maybe you don't do all of them. Yep, Excalibur. There you go. Maybe you don't do many of them, but you do enough that you can get some people paying you for it. Because I think that's like, if someone told me, oh yeah, I can do, X amount of these tiles and I'll sell them for like, $40-50. I'm like, boom. Yes, Michael Turner should have been doing those like 10 years ago. I said 10 years ago. Hence the title, once again, looks like someone has taken my advice. I wish many of you guys would take my advice on this stuff. I tell you this stuff, not because I'm trying to be cocky, because I know it's going to work. And it's even worse. You don't even understand this part, but it makes me mad that I can't even, sometimes I can't access it due to some relations with people and stuff. And I can't give you, I can't use it for myself to make myself some more money. But like I tell you all the time, I'm trying to make some more money. I want to make some more money that we can do bigger and better things with this. We can try better things. We can go to cons where it's not a big thing. We can hire people on. We can get people full time. That's my game plan. I'm not trying to be, fake about it. I'm trying to be that, hey, we can make enough money that this becomes a thing that everybody who works for me actually gets a paycheck. You don't just get stuff. You get an actual paycheck from me. And I want to give you a paycheck. Why would I not want to give you a paycheck? If I give you a paycheck, you'll work even harder because you're like, hey, I'm getting steady pay and I get to do what I love. Why would I not want that? But some people don't want that. I think those people are communists. That's why I can't trust them. But I digress. So yeah. So also with that, this is something else. Since I'm kind of working on something like this right now, I thought I'd get inspired. So I saw these two. One of them is an old trailer. One of them is a new trailer for Elder Scrolls. The new one for Elder Scrolls, the first one, the first link I just sent, the Morrowind one announcement trailer. I'm watching the trailer. I'm like, wow, they got a lot of stuff from Neo Exodus in there. It's like a lot of like inspired things from Neo Exodus, at least in my mind. I'm like, oh, that's kind of a Neo Exodus thing. That's kind of a Neo Exodus thing. And then the Elder Scrolls Online Supercut. I've always just been a big fan of that. The part that really excited me the most about that is the big nasty monster that he was fighting. I'm assuming it's a dwarf, but it's not really a dwarf. It's really a man. Just looks very dwarfish. Got an axe. When he knocks him down, and then the thing turns its back, and all these like rabid, I'm gonna say feral goblins are on the back of this thing. And it's like, oh, and they all jump down. I love that scene. It's a simple little scene, but you just think, oh, big bad monster turns his back, no big, oh my god, what's that? I really like that kind of transition. I like how they played it, and I think that is something you gotta do. You gotta do more monsters with cool things you don't expect. And I'm gonna tell you this. Here's a monster I've been planning to do for years. I still haven't done it. I don't know why I haven't done it. It's kind of a combination because I'm lazy. But the monster I want to do is actually, and of course, I'm stealing from comics. Don't be surprised by that. There's a he's technically a bounty hunter. Yeah, he's a bounty hunter from the comic book Excalibur. The group is called the TechNet, and they have one guy named Body Bag, and basically he's kind of a reptilian guy. And what he does is he'll grab you and he spits out this neurotoxin that paralyzes you, and then he swallows you down his mouth, and then you basically get pushed to him, and then you get put on his back, and he's like sacks, these big like transparent sacks that holds cargo, so he can do like. Alan, I'm gonna beat you up in that thing in a second. You're gonna be really impressed. Watch. It's this transparent thing, so he basically has him in there in the back of the body, and it has like gas to keep him asleep. And he can carry up to 3 medium-sized people. And I'm like, they should do that as a monster somewhere. And I don't remember actually seeing it, but it doesn't mean someone's done it yet. But I was like, someone should do that. So one of these days, I'm going to do a monster like that, and I think it'd be kind of cool to do it like that. So boom. All right, quick little thing. All right, Alan, you said it's too costly to do a tabletop trailer like that. Well, let me give you a little hint. I'll do you one better. I'll show. Because we're all about show, not tell here, right? Right. So I'm going to send you a link. Sure. If I can find it. Yeah. That's it. Yes. So there was a tabletop game that came out with a trailer. Now, I want to show you this trailer to everybody. If I could do that. Let's see if I can get this. All right, I can't do what I wanted to. All right, go to this link I'm sending everybody, and I want to show you this trailer for YouTube too. Don't think I'm not showing you YouTube love. Go to this trailer for here. It's called For Esper Genesis. This is already a Kickstarter. It's already passed. And I want you to take a look at this video. Now, the part I'm talking about, of course, is the animated part. You'll see. So, very good friend of mine, put this together. Developed this, did the whole thing. You can see everything here. Now, that being said, I want to put this in real perspective for you. He designed this whole thing. The program he used is called After Effects. It's a Photoshop. Well, it's an Adobe program. It does for videos and stuff like that. It does a lot of special effects you might see, or for like trailers for movies or whatever. So most of the stuff you've seen here is done via that. Now, that being said, I just want to explain a couple things. He did this trailer in about a week. He had no experience on this. And it's Rich Lescafleur, who you see in the picture if you're watching the video. Rich designed this entire video, all the stuff you saw, himself. He'd never done it before. He just sat down and said, I want to figure out how to do this video. How tough could it be? So after Rich doing that, he inspired me to go, well, maybe I should do something like that for our next Kickstarter, which I did. So I've done a video like this. It isn't, I think our video is better. I'll just say it because I'm cocky like that. Rich is a friend. I can talk about him like that. But I think it's a solid video. I think it's very cool. I think the level of technology has gotten so low and cheap that we can do cool little things like that for us. We don't have to stop. We have to stop thinking of ourselves as a small little company back in 1983. It's 2017. Let's use this and this and this and do amazing stuff. There's a monster like that except that it harvests brains. Yeah, I don't want to harvest brains. I'm just harvest bodies there. God, do I think I harvest brains? I've seen quite a few cinematic tabletop trailers. It's doable. Yes, Ron, I'm with you on that. I think that more of us have to think about different ways we can do this. And it's beholden to us to try doing cool stuff. All right, see what y'all have done. I'm not even going to be able to include a lot of this stuff. There's a website I go to, videohive.net. So videohive.net is where you can buy a lot of pre-made trailer stuff. Let me see if I can find something here. Oh, perfect. This is a perfect one. All right. So this link I'm about to send you guys right now, I want you to go to this link. I want you to go to this link. Don't ask questions and just go to this link. I'll turn the volume down because, oh, well. Boom. All right. Please turn the volume down. Thank you. So the thing you're seeing right now is one they put up for their videos. It's a system they use that you can basically do your own videos. This is all After Effects, like I was talking before. Here's the cool part. When you're watching this video, where you see, anytime you see any words, any type like that, that's type you can replace with your own text. Any place you see an image, not like the paper roll, but the actual image where you see a picture or whatever, those are images you can replace with your own images. So you can buy this plus the music and then and you can basically have your own trailer for your stuff. Now, I did this exact thing. I didn't buy this trailer, I bought another one that I really liked for about, with everything said, plus the music was like $47. I spent $47 on something that's going to probably help make me a ton of money because the trailer's awesome. It's got all my art in it. It looks all high tech and professional, and it cost me less than $50 to do. This is the easy stuff we can do. Anybody can do this. You get a copy of Adobe After Effects. You learn it. You find online. There's tons of movies. Trust me. You figure out how to do it, and then you just do it. And you do a couple of them. You do the first one. It's maybe not the best, but it's okay. I get where this is going. Then you try some more. Okay, it's even better. And then you just keep doing like that. And that's what we do. That's the focus. Yes, it is totally plug and play. That's what makes it great. That's it. And if I can put this together, don't kid yourself. It took me a couple minutes to go, what's this? Okay, that. Or this and that. But you can do this. And I built ours for our Kickstarter. I haven't even shown the people yet because it's still got some glitches in there. I still got to change some stuff. But you can see it. You can see it. That reminds me. I might do that tonight. I might push it tonight. Maybe I'll hide it from you. But I digress. This is all plug and play. Some of these filters, some don't. This one right here that we're looking at right now does not need filters. So literally, all you do is download this, and you start putting your artwork in there, and you're done. Here's the cool part. If you've got your artwork, it's like medium size, whatever, you don't even have to like put it there and measure it. You just tell it, replace art. Click this one, replace it with this one. Click this one, replace it with this one. And that's what you do. And then you go, oh, change the type. Here's the type here. Change it to say this. Boom, done. And then you render the film, and then you put it together, and then you put a trailer up, and then you make a bunch of your Kickstarters because you're awesome. Yeah, Ron, it's beyond just no excuse. We're just lazy, and we know it. And we want to cry about, oh, it can't be better than that. Shut up. Shut up. Shut your pie hole. We should be doing awesome stuff all the time. We're already smarter than 90% of the people doing this. We should be doing this. $50. If you're doing a Kickstarter and you can't spend $50 on this, I hope your Kickstarter fails. I hope it fails in a fire. I hope it fails in a dumpster fire. That's how bad I hope it fails. And, if you don't think $50 is worth this, you're an idiot. You should stop watching now and go do something else because you're not going to be, you're not going to make any money. If you don't think just doing little movies like this is worth $50 and you don't think your fans are going to see this and go, ooh, looks really professional. Yeah, don't kid yourself. This ain't rocket science we're doing here. It has to look awesome. If it looks awesome and it's awesome, double. If it looks awesome and it's solidly good, people will like it. That's good. But if it looks awesome and is awesome, boom, you won. You won. You're going to get a fan base. You're going to get some people who like it and then give you money. That's how it's going to be. Look, let me tell you something right now. The guys who did Esper Genesis, Rich had never done a Kickstarter. Rich had supported Kickstarter. I don't think he's ever done one himself. And two of the guys he has working on it, one is Brian Dalrymple. Brian's also a good friend of mine. He owns the gaming store that's very close to my house that I go to a lot. They always refer to a lot. Him and then one of the other owners is Eric Weiner, who I say Weiner, Eric Weiner, who owned Paradigm Concepts, and now they're doing Alligator Alley Entertainment. This is the stuff they're doing, and this is for a sci-fi project they're doing. I loved it. I mean, I know the guys already. I already know they're talented. That wasn't even the question. I think the video just put it over the line, and they're going to see more stuff like this. And you're going to keep seeing even more stuff like this. And it doesn't take much, guys. Look, it's difficult. It is. It's difficult, and you got to put yourself out there, and you got to learn new stuff. You got to put yourself in uncomfortable positions. But here, let me just put it to you bluntly. I'll say something, and you all take this, with whatever grain of salt you want to take it. The initial goal that Rich and his group wanted to raise was $8,000. They wind up raising $24,000. This is technically their first Kickstarter. They have raised more money on their first Kickstarter than I've done on my best-selling one. My best one was Neo Exodus, or I think it might have been Neo Exodus, or it might have been 14,000. The best I've done. I can't remember which one it was, but I've done like 12 and 10. So, but I've made good money. But once again, new product, never seen before. Main guy you never heard of, but you might have heard of him. They did pretty well. And why not? The video was awesome. I think the video helped them. I don't know if everybody watched the video, but I know people watched at least the first 30 seconds and were like, ooh, what's this? Do yourself a video. Do yourself a cool video. The technology's there. You know, just spend more money playing video games. You use some of that money to go off and do something awesome. You know, it ain't rocket science here. It ain't rocket science. I keep saying that, and I keep screaming it. I swear I'm going to have an aneurysm if I say it too much. It ain't rocket science. But everybody thinks it's all so complicated. This is not complicated if you think. This is all about thinking. Why do you think I'm talking about our Kickstarter and our organized play literally 4 months before it's going to come out? Well, 5 months. You want to be really exact. 5 months. We're talking about it for 5 months. After 5 months, you're going to be tired of me talking about it, and so you want to see what I'm doing. So you're like, Jesus, let me see what this Lewis is finally doing. But between then and now, or now and then, now and then, we're going to release 4 adventures for our year 0 for this, to get you interested, to get you, oh, cool. So these 4 are going to be the prime setups for the next year's one. So you get to see what's going on. And if you like those 4 and they're free, of course you're going to say, okay, I'll give him some money. What's the worst that can happen? He makes an awesome thing and I love it. And it's awesome. Or even better, I get a lot of people together, give them a lot of money, and makes it 10 times better than I thought it was going to be. And now if I'm going to find a Pathfinder, I have another option to play cool stuff. It ain't complicated. It ain't complicated. It ain't complicated. No English majors pay attention to that. It ain't. It's simple. It's simple. You just got to be dedicated to do it. Are you going to do it? Yes or no? Probably not. You're going to talk about it a lot. A lot of people like talking about it. That's why I don't worry about them. People are going to talk. Oh, I'm going to do it. Well, maybe. I'm not a good writer. I can barely put a sentence together, and I got a publishing company. Don't kid yourself, man. You don't have to be a great writer. You got to be greatly motivated. If you're greatly motivated, boom, you're out of there. That's it, man. That's it. Just be greatly motivated. Can you be greatly motivated? You can? Great. Yeah, our pregame is super strong. You don't even know how strong it is. You don't even know what I'm working on right. I'm gonna release some stuff tonight. Guys don't even know what I'm releasing. They're gonna be like, God, what are you doing, Lewis? Is this all you do? Yes, this is all I do. I think about how I'm gonna make my stuff awesome. So when I'm done, you can say the magic words, God, I didn't think it was gonna be that good. And then add on top of that, I'm doing interviews with guys at Paizo to learn even more stuff about. So, okay. This is gonna be the last thing I say, and I'm gonna get out of here because I'm tired and I need a drink. So Thurston is definitely going to be coming on the 2nd to talk to us about everything he's done. Because he started as a freelancer. He's done a lot of different work. And I think it'll be a great opportunity because he's a guy who came literally from the ranks, and now he works for Paizo. And he is not actually in the office. He is doing distance. You know, he's in Canada. We're actually in Canada. I don't want to get it wrong. But everybody knows how much I love Canada. I don't want to get it wrong. He's somewhere cold. Yes, I know you're laughing because everywhere is cold to me because I live in South Florida. But yes, he lives somewhere where it's really cold. Where cold is it? He lives in Winnipeg. Winnipeg, Manitoba. Let's see what the weather was today in Winnipeg, Manitoba. I'm guessing it was somewhere in the 50s. See, now I'm interested because I'm like, how cold could it have been in Winnipeg? I'm guessing it was cold today. Today it was almost 90 here. It was 54 in Winnipeg. 54. So yeah, I'm never getting to Canada. So, oh, that's right, Todd. It will be in Celsius. Let me convert this for you classic people. The Celsius would be 12, and that didn't help it out at all. 12 saying 12 didn't make it sound more exciting to me. I'll stick with 54 degrees. 54 degrees. And was that the high? No, the high today was maybe 73. Oh, that's Monday. That's going Monday. I'm sorry. That's not even today. The high, oh my God. These can't be right numbers. Oh, these are right numbers. Oh my God. So apparently at like 9 p.m. it's like 54. But like at 6 a.m. it's going to be 38. And if you're lucky, tomorrow at 3 p.m. it's going to be 54 again. Yeah. I'm not. Okay, maybe I will go. But I'll go when it's really hot. Or I'll bring my own heater. Because there's something wrong when you tell me it is 54 degrees and it's almost summer. And it was damn near 90 today in like blinding heat. Yeah. So Winnipeg, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna visit for a day or two because I'm warm-blooded now. I can't even deal with that. Yes, I'm sure Toronto is fine in the yes. Sean, you keep forgetting. I live where I wear shorts every day. Sean, I'm wearing shorts right now. If I could, I would wear shorts to work. It's not like Hawaii, which I think Hawaii must be like everybody wears shorts. It's just shorts and shirts are just the flank. That's acceptable. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, brother. Not saying brother like that. You get the whole accent and everything. That's how it is. I just believe that. But yeah, that sounds cold. And this is like cold. This is cold. It's pleasantly 55 degrees now in Detroit. Scott, you're not pitching it well. You're not pitching it well. Oh my God. All right. Well, this one is going off the tracks again. So let me get this together. All right. So first and foremost, I think this is the right finger. I don't even know anymore. So go over here. I think that's what the link is on YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube, or of course, subscribe on Facebook, where all the awesome but really good stuff happens over there too. Really, Sean, you moved from Louisiana to Texas. You really didn't go anywhere. Let's not kid anybody. You went basically next door to your neighbor's house. That's basically what you did. Let's not kid anybody. Subscribe as always. We appreciate that. We'll be back on Monday, of course, with a new show. Yeah, it's kind of sad. I'm sure something will go off on the weekend. I'm sure someone will offend someone this weekend, and I'll have to talk about it. I can't talk enough about the whole Trump thing. I don't want to talk about that. We're not talking about that. We're no politics here. No, and I love politics, but no politics here. God, no. No politics. Whew. Welcome to yeah, Jesus, God, no. I live below, near the equator. That's where you need to be. Boom, there's a reason why. South Florida, baby. Fort Lauderdale. I wasn't born here, but I basically was. 17 years. I'm straight up native. I ain't going nowhere. I'll see you guys like in the summer where I can get cooled down. And in the winter, I know you'll come visit me. There you go. Yeah, Australia, another place on the list. It's on the list. Australia seems nice. Maybe, see? My personal nurse, Indira Gale's watching. So personal nurse, write that down where we need to go. Very important. That's it. So we got a good show. Show coming up with Thurston. That's going to be awesome. Oh, yeah. Go over and sign up for our organized play, Neo-Exodus Legacies. Don't be some kind of punks. Get it together. Get it together. It's going to be awesome. Super Predator. I can live near alligators. What are you talking about, Super Predator? I ain't afraid of no Super Predator. You ever seen dudes wrestle alligators? Until you see that, you won't worry about any Super Predators. Ugh, Super Predators. What they know about. What they know about when an alligator got you in a death roll. They don't know nothing about that. All right. I'm getting out of here, get my drink, and I will talk to you all later.